Hey guys, welcome back to the channel and to a brand new episode of Flagship Fab 4. So today we are jumping into 1986. 1986, not the biggest year for rookies, other than obviously trying to find Eckersley, Henderson, Murray, and Molitor. We have so far been able to find a few. In 81, we found Paul Molitor. And then in 84, we found Rickey Henderson in tops. And then in 85, we found Paul Molitor in Fleer. So we found one in all three products. Now we just need to find a Eckersley, a Murray, and the rest of them. So we are sitting at 3 cards out of 204. It's going to be a long, dusty road as we try to finish this thing out. In 86, we had a few rookies. Canseco and Cecil Fielder were in Donruss and Fleer. However, they're not in tops. We also have Paul O'Neill in Fleer, no, in Donruss. Fred McGriff in Donruss. Ozzie Guillen is in both. No, I'm sorry, he's just in Fleer. Tops has Cecil Fielder, Vince Coleman, Ozzie Guillen, Lenny Dykstra. The biggest thing, though, is you don't get Barry Bonds, you don't get Bo Jackson, you don't get Will Clark. They're all in traded and update and the Donruss rookies. So let's go ahead and jump into this and see if we can't add to our count. Starting off with 86 Fleer. Collect the special Fleer limited edition sets. Rated number 1 again. All right, starting things off with an Astro sticker. They moved from the gray border, 85, to this dark, not navy, but like a dark royal blue. So starting off after the Astro sticker with an Astros first baseman Glenn Davis, Tim Burtsus, Frank Euphemia, that's a new one on me, Rick Honeycutt, Mark Thurman, Phil Niekro, pitched for a long time, Jim Gantner, Ron Brewer, Jerry Hairston, Frank Pastor, Bill Campbell, Chet Lemon, Jay Tibbs, Jim Clancy. Card on the back was Tom Foley, and last card of this pack is going to be Lynn Barker. So that was kind of a dud of a pack. Let's get done with that. Let's jump right into this 86 Donruss featuring a Hank Aaron puzzle. And we get a good old checklist on the back, so that's always fun. Let's go ahead and discard that checklist. Starting things off with the Jerry Davis, Bill Kruger, Freddie's brother. Hey, we got his Pete Rose. Put him back there. Always did like the Donruss Diamond Kings, although that's the King of Kings. That's not the Diamond Kings. That's the King of Kings, Pete Rose. Alan Bannister, Mark Thurman, Pat Tabler, Mr. Clutch. That's interesting. Wonder if it says Mr. Clutch on the back. I don't think I've noticed any other ones that had a nickname on it. It's pretty cool. Alan Wiggins, Darren Dalton, George Vukovic, Fernando Valenzuela, Tommy Herr, Jimmy Key, that are our last 2 cards, Bob Walk, and Bryn Smith. So 2 dud packs in a row, other than the Pete Rose and Fernando Valenzuela. I can honestly say I think this is the very first pack of 1986 Topps I've ever opened. I started collecting in 87. I had wasn't really a friend, but this guy that lived up the street from where we did. He was a little older than I was, but he had binders and binders of 86 tops. And I know he bought traded as well, because I want to say he had 30 or 40 Canseco cards, which just blew me away. All right. These cards are nice and fresh and clean. Looks like they come out of a good pack. It's nice. These are hard to find nice. Bob Gritch. Looks like we're going to be flipping around here. I'm not going to flip though. Ramon Romero. Randy Reddy. Rick Sutcliffe. It's got a bad little ding there on the bottom. Dave Smith. Cecil Cooper. Mike Young. R.J. Reynolds. Some propaganda. Is that over there? Tom Brookins. Tony Bernazard. Dusty Baker. Bruce Bochy. Got back-to-back managers. Dave Palmer. Ron Oster. And our last card. Can we get a Cal Ripken? Nope. Stammy Stewart. So that was just a nasty few packs. Wouldn't wish that on worst enemy. We did get a nice piece of 1986 gum, though. So it is what it is. We will continue trucking, see if we can't continue pulling these. I will see you guys next time when we open 1987. Thanks, guys, for watching. We'll catch you on the next video.